Alright guys, we got a 98 Jeep Grand Cherokee Laredo. Comes with, right here, you can see it right here, 4.0 liter inline 6, the classic 4.0. Today we're going to change the crankshaft positioning sensor. Come over here. This is the part that the customer got, standard brand. If you want, this is the part number, PC176. Pretty sure that's the part number. I don't know what that number means, but either way, y'all got the number right there. I'm gonna change this engine oil pressure sensor, but we'll do that in a little bit. The sensor is gonna come like this. You got your pigtail right here, you know. You got that. This is what it should look like, the sensor itself. It's one bolt. Just unplug it, and it's just one bolt. Very simple. Don't let the name itself intimidate you, but we going in. So how to get to the bolt, what you want to do is go under the core, right? And if you look, okay, so you're gonna have some bolts that bolt the transmission to the engine, right? And and the bolts, transmission, where it meets with the engine, it's like a big old circle, right? And there's bolts that go around the circle that hold it onto the transmission. It's called the housing, right? So on the housing, you would have where it bolts on. Now this is pretty much on the driver's side, so the left side, if you're looking from under here. And I don't know if you can see that. But where's my finger? Right there. It's that one bolt. Okay? Remember, it's real simple. Don't get intimidated. There's just one bolt. You take that bolt off and you kind of wiggle. You grab it by the sensor, kind of wiggle it, and it'll just pop right out. And then you're gonna have to go on top to unplug it where it's at. Now that bolt itself is a 11mm bolt, and you can go in like, let me see that. Yeah, so you can use 3/8 ratchet wrench, just a little bit more elbow grease, but what you're gonna want to do is like this, right? You want to find that bolt. I'm trying to see, it's a little dark in here, but there we go. So I don't know if you can, so that's where it's at, right? I don't know if you, oh, there you go. Now you can see that bolt I'm getting to right there. So you just get that bolt, right? Okay, so we undid it, and then go in there with your hand. Okay. And then you want to use your fingers to twist. Okay. So we got the bolt out. You see where it used to be. See right there where it used to be. So after you take that bolt out, So after you bolt it and you take it out of the housing, you're gonna go back here, right? Find this connector right here, and you can actually fish it. Boom. Okay. So once you're able to come out here, this right here is your sensor. Come over here. So you plug it in. Tap this little thing right here. Pops right out. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna get your new one. I'm only doing this for video purposes, but I'm gonna show you. You're gonna get your new one. Find this connection. Find the connection. Plug that in. And remember how y'all fished it out? Bringing it out here? Well, now you're gonna fish it in. It doesn't have to be perfect. But what you're gonna want as far as like fishing it in. But what you're gonna do is get this end. And you're gonna want to fish it from the back. Just shove it in there as much as you can, but make sure that it goes over the transmission towards that side, because remember, that side is where we're going to bolt it in. Once you do that, then we go under the car. Once you do that, then you can go on the opposite side right here and grab it, put it back inside where you slid it back in, where you slid it out, put the boat bag on, you're done.